Good morning. Moving ahead with economic planning in India, today we will learn about the objectives of planning. Objectives or long term goals. So, goals are targets or the fixed aims that are to be achieved. Now, they are long term as well as short term goals of planning. Now, difference is that the short-term goals are set according to each plan and they have a fixed time period to be achieved. But these long-term goals are are for the overall development of the economy and they do not have any fixed time period to be achieved. They are necessary for the overall development of the economy. Now, some of the long-term goals or objectives of planning are: the first one is growth. It means increase in output or increase in the production of goods and services. Now, increase in the production of goods and services in the economy will lead to increase in GDP. So, it is necessary that growth or increase in production takes place each and every year. That means the economy is growing. It should not be stagnant. Growth is necessary to increase the GDP. The next important goal or the objective is full employment. Now, full employment means least wastage or full employment of the scarce resources. Now, as we all know, full employment is an imaginary phrase. It is not happening in the present world. There is no full employment. So it should mean least wastage of resources or the scarce resources. So without wasting any resource, these resources should be working for the development of the country. Now, if more and more resources are utilized or put to use, it will increase employment opportunities. So, employment opportunities or increase in employment opportunities will ultimately bring about growth and increase in income. The next important goal or objective is self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency means to be self-sufficient, less dependent on the outside world. It means increase in output of both agricultural and industrial products so that we are not dependent on imports. As we all know, imports also saves foreign exchange. So we should not be dependent on imports. Rather, we should be self-sufficient or increase production in our own country, which will expand the economy and also increase its income by increasing employment opportunities. Next important goal is modernization. Modernization means constant upgradation in the techniques of production. Now, modernization should not only be confined to goods and services. It should be adopted in lifestyle also. In our daily life also, we should adopt changes and good things easily. We should have a modern approach towards life to bring about a change in the outlook of the society. Next important goal is equity or equitable distribution of national income. It is very necessary that the goods and services produced should be equally divided among the people of the country to avoid concentration of wealth in few hands. If wealth is concentrated in few hands, there will be a wide gap between the rich and the poor, which will bring about an unrest in the society. Resources, when confined in few hands, will bring about overall unrest in the society and the development of the society or the country will be retarded. So these are some of the important objectives of the planning in India. We shall learn about its detail in next